preparing amines when you're having carboxylic acids. Now this is the easiest because it doesn't give us a mixture of products. So what we need is going to be solid ammonium carbonate and then we heat. So this condition for a moment is going to be unnecessary because we're already having it here. So what you need is going to be, the reagent is going to be solid ammonium carbonate. So you give it a state that this is going to be solid ammonium carbonate, and then the condition is going to be to heat. What it does, it replaces the OH group with the amino group, and then you end up with your amide. I hope that's clear. So having looked at that, let's look at some examples to elaborate what you have studied. So you're going to turn bromobenzene to benzoic acid. So to do that, we need to give this halogen a magnesium atom so that we use Grignard synthesis to prepare our benzoic acid. So introduce magnesium and dry ether. Always don't forget dry ether whenever you're using Grignard synthesis. So from here, we say that if you're using Grignard, always carbon dioxide has to be solidified. So you make sure that you indicate a state of solid as a subscript of carbon dioxide. So dry ether is going to give us this compound. Now to remove the magnesium halide, we have to introduce acidified water. So to do that, we write H2O struck with the acid ion, and then we are going to get our benzoic acid. So after that, we also convert chlorobenzene to benzoyl chloride. So we have already explained up to this step. So for us to turn this into benzoyl chloride, we just need an halogen carrier to give us an halogen that is going to replace this OH group. So for this case, we use thionyl chloride, but thionyl chloride has a condition of dry ether. So to avoid that, the easiest step would have been to use phosphorus metachloride. So if you use phosphorus metachloride, it is going to replace this OH group on the benzoic group or on the carboxyl group, and then we get our benzoyl chloride, which is going to be of the following format. I hope that's clear. Now further examples are going to include the following. So since we have already talked about all these steps, you can pause the video and then you try to take down the notes. Now remember, for this reaction, you say that potassium cyanide must be struck with ethanol. The only condition must be heat. So it's the one which must be down the arrow. And then you say that when you're doing with synthesis, you make sure that you're not used squared arrows. Always use diagonal together with straight arrows. Do not use squared arrows. So for this,